Hi, thank you again for joining me here on Thoughts to Freedom. In my videos, I help people to identify and to change their thoughts to achieve freedom. And what I mean by freedom is actually in religion is called salvation, it's called God. It is peace, serenity, joy, and happiness. Just exactly the place that we want to be. So today I will review again my format that I have created, my invention, in order to clean up your thought systems and to achieve a higher level of happiness. And I have compared our brain with a radio that you buy at a store, and there's two radio stations, Free 100 and EGO15. EGO15 is listening to your ego. Free 100 is listening to the higher consciousness, what is available in life for all of us to listen to and to enjoy and to live our lives with more freedom, more creativity, happiness, joy. But today I wanted to discuss that there is yet another radio station that is a sub-radio station of EGO15. And the radio station is called Dark 5. And if you are a certain individual who many times they are ones who are abusing alcohol, they are also involved in use of drugs, and they spiral down into a lower level of consciousness and a thought system that is not good. And I have called that Dark 5. And Dark 5 is the radio station that will broadcast very dark thoughts. You'll have shame, you'll have apathy, lots of hatred, anger, and you'll live in fear. And this is Dark 5, just exactly the place you do not want to be. And I know that you've met many people who are living on Dark 5. And you would like to help them because they are suffering, they have depression, they have suicidal ideation, and it is not a good place to be, not good thoughts that you're listening to. So anyway, not to continually dwell on that radio station because it is rather depressive to talk about it. But again, that is from your ego, and you can get that far down in life so that you stop enjoying things. It's not much you want to do. You just want to drink and drug, maybe watch a little TV. Sometimes, you spend a lot of time in places you don't want to be, like confined on the streets as a homeless person. Many times these people can wind up in prison for selling the drugs because they become obsessed with continuing to use the drugs. And really, they're trying to get to freedom. You're going to get there with studying the thought systems. And here you're going to get to Free 100 through meditation, through prayer, through the practice of sacred secretion, which is a monthly practice, and also with the activation of your Merkaba or your Merkaba. So I will talk about those things later, but this is not something you're going to, generally speaking, just wake up and overnight you are enlightened. And speaking of enlightenment, which is generally the direction you want to go to, There is a book by Dr. David Hawkins, who has since passed away, called Power versus Force. And in this book, he mapped out the map of consciousness. And at the top of that chart is a vibration level of 700 to 1,000. And that's the highest level of consciousness that you can attain. That is where the Lord Krishna was, Lord Buddha, and the Lord Jesus Christ. They were all vibrating at 700 to 1,000. Now down on the dark 5 that I just explained, those people are vibrating at a level of 20. So there's now lots of information out there to help us on the spiritual journey and to awaken to all that is available to us. So in closing, I want to thank you very much for joining me. And I also want to say on the next video, I will be talking about the external influences and the media and how the media talks to us through this radio station that we're listening to. It wants us to buy products. It wants us to, spend our money, be great consumers, and compete with other people. We've got to have the best car. We've got to have, a certain skin cream in order to be beautiful. And all of that is just really to drive the consumer who's listening to it and believing it on this radio station, to spend their money. It's good for business. It's good for business if you continually listen to this one. So in the next video, I will look at idolatry and also the media and the external influences. So thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you on the next video.